So the Divine Comedy at the end is the victory of God. At the end of the poem, we witness God conquering. That's what he wants us to see. Dante is granted a vision of a point about which a great dance of angels swirls. Beatrice, talking about this point that he sees, out of which is shooting light, calls it the point on which everything depends. And this is Dante's glimpse at the end of the 9 heavens of God himself. And that description, the point on which everything depends, is famous. And I think it's worth thinking about for a moment together. If you go all the way back to the Inferno and then all the way forward to this point, the point of the comedy here, now, is that everything depends on God. If we think back to the Inferno, everything there depended on what? The will or the judgment of the lost. In Purgatorio, the souls learned to depend, to lean on God again. And now here it's stated directly, right on the brink of the heaven of heavens, Beatrice says, that is the point on which everything depends. At this point in the poem, the point is overwhelming to Dante's eyes. And as Dante begins to make the transition to the 10th level, to the Empyrean, he speaks of it in Canto 30. He says on line 10, for example, the triumph of the choirs, who feast forever about the point that conquered me, that seems embraced by what it has embraced, vanished from my vision gradually, so that I turned my eyes to Beatrice, compelled by love and by no more to see. So Dante, trying to look at this point, can't. You might think of the eclipses that happen. They say, don't look at that little point or it'll blind you. But that description there, the point that conquered me. If God is the point on which everything depends in the Divine Comedy, this line is foreshadowing the end of the poem. God is the point that conquers Dante in this poem.